Hello guys, Paddles again here, and we are back today for another Sparking Zero video because the game is getting a massive update that I think it's gonna change and bring some players back that they left after release, because some issues are getting fixed and we can enjoy our battles better, especially me because I play against my friends local mostly. I don't play so much online lately, and for the most part, I play against my friends at one house or another. So this is one massive update that we're getting there, because the most important for me is that game mode adjustment battle. As you can see here, all stages are now available in offline P1 versus P2 battle. So you can play against your friend on Namek, on Cell Tournament Arena, on World Tournament Arena, and that could be more fun because it was getting a little bit dull when you couldn't leave the hyperbolic time chamber. You could only play there. So we continue with functionality adjustments. So battle setup, the function allowing you to change your character's display method has been added. This is also a big one because a lot of players complained about how messy the character screen was looking, because all the transformations you could do one sort of listing and from your own liking, but I think this one is better. You can press the character and his transformation are gonna appear underneath him. So it's like of a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 selection screen. So the My Sets function has been added for team members, so you can change that also. In ranked matches and player matches, you can now skip the intro battle animations. It requires both players to input the skip command, so no longer intros when you play at ranked or against a friend. You can skip that. So player match, you can now set your team to hidden or reveal to your opponent when editing your team. So far I think it was hidden for everyone. Now you can select to have it revealed. Custom battle mode text can now be sorted alphabetically. That may be useful to you. Options, you can now set the battle camera distance to be closer, so no longer camera adjusted. You can adjust it yourself. It's not fixed. So battle system adjustments, high speed dragon dash. The new quick movement action, high speed dragon dash, when you can move quickly towards your opponent, has been added. Perform with R2 and holding X or PS5, and RT and holding A on Xbox Series X or S. So I think that's not a massive change. I already using that, pressing R2 and X. We're gonna see when the update comes how it's about smash attack. You will no longer be stunned when being hit by a rush key blast when charging a smash attack. So that's useful too. When charging a smash attack during a rush attack, charge time reduction based on hit count has been increased. Rush key blast, the time between being able to fire the next rush key blast after firing the maximum consecutive amount at once, different for each character, has been increased. Rush key blast deflection, you can now move while deflecting rush key blasts. So steps, you will now no longer be able to be hit by certain attacks immediately after performing a step. So that's a change that could be very useful to rank. Rush key blast and smash key blast can now also be evaded. Z burst dash, the amount of key consumed when activating it has been decreased. So that is gonna consume more key. Burst mash, key will no longer be consumed when activating it. It will instead consume an amount based on the distance traveled. A blast, damage has been increased when using a boost. Z-search, this is where you lose your opponent and you try to spot him again. Z-search will no longer lose track of your opponent when characters are swapped. So you will be locked in to your opponent. You will now quickly regain sight of your opponent if they enter your line of sight from the front when Z-search is not locked onto them. Okay, Z-counter, the input window has been shortened. So that is about vanishes. So the input window for vanishes has been shortened. This is a massive change. It can literally change the game because you are stuck in a fight of vanishes. and now the input window has been shortened, and Z counter will become more difficult to perform if performed consecutively. So there is gonna be a window, and that is gonna be shortened when it's consecutively. Key consumed has been increased, so this will no longer be like a 20-second vanish competition. It will be maybe like in 10 seconds, and key consume has been increased when successfully performing a Z counter. Skill count increase speed has been reduced when successfully performing a Z counter. This is massive, and the opponent doesn't get skill counts and when you perform a Z counter every time. Revenge counter skill count consumed when using perception against revenge counter has been reduced from 2 to 1. Rush attacks during sparking mode. Gradual damage reduction of consecutive hits has been increased. Combos. The final attack of our aerial combos and aerial slash combos will no longer be interrupted by guarding. Character switch. Health recovery rate of standby characters has been reduced. Z burst dash for giant characters. That is also a massive change. The tackle done by giant characters during Z burst dashes is now guardable. So no longer of great apes bumping into you and breaking your guard. Skill adjustments. Skills that cause instant sparking mode. Skill count consumed has been increased, so you need more skill count to go into instant sparking mode. I think most of them were about 3, now maybe 4. Skills that increase stats in general. Skill count consumed has been decreased. And this is also a big one. After image strike, effect duration has been reduced to 10 seconds and will be removed if your opponent uses perception while you're under the effect. So that is a massive change too. I think it was about 15 seconds, 10 seconds, it's pretty good. False courage, skill count consumed has been increased from 1 to 2. Technique, all I need is 5 seconds. Skill count consumed has been increased from 3 to 2, and status increase upon activation has been increased. Stardust barrier of Gogeta, you can now activate it while receiving melee attacks from the front. So I tried to do that, so that is gonna be a useful change for me while I'm using Gogeta, because I tried to do this Stardust barrier and it didn't work when they were attacking me. So blast adjustments, long range blast and ultimate blast speed has been reduced. Super Vegito final Kamehameha, key consume and damage has been increased. Goku mini quick rush, the Goku of Daima trajectory can now be changed while rushing. That is gonna be a big change, because I don't think Daima Goku is a good character in Sparking Zero. All rush attacks and not useful at all. So now that's gonna make him more useful. Mr. Satan present bomb trajectory can now be changed while rushing. Okay, sorry, Mr. Satan present bomb increased ending lag after activation, so you can no longer spam the present bomb of Mr. Satan when you face him. Character adjustments, Android 19 and Dr. Gero, health key amount absorbed on successful throw has been adjusted. Dragon Dash, Quick Ascent and Quick Descent now consume key. So that is what was spammed in one of those Ultimate Showdown competitions. Cell second form, you can now escape the throw. Cooler, amount of health restored upon transforming has been increased. Giant characters increase the time it takes to charge a smash attack and it reduced its power. Great Ape Vegeta and Dr. Willow, maximum health has been reduced. Other, we have improved performance and ease of use. So, we hope you enjoyed Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Thank you for your support. So, this is gonna be available tomorrow to update. I think it's massive. They hear the fans and they are trying to make the game better. That is very important for your audience, and hopefully that makes the game better. I mean, some key changes are like the after image strike. I think that one of the most important is that you can play in other maps too now in PvP. And after image strike, the changes on Android 19 and Dr. Gero. I mean, I hope the game gets better. And the vanishes. This is a massive part of it. The massive part of fights that is gonna be changed. So, hope you like the video. Hope you enjoy the new update. Then, can't wait to see you again for another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. Bye.